Thank you all for tuning into Big Mama Story Time. Story Time! Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment to my page. Here we go. Hi guys, thank you all for tuning into Big Mama Story Time on today. Today I will be reading to you another Disney bedtime favorite out of this book. Okay, let's see what the next book will be. Alright, it is A Big Hero 6 Nighttime of Fires. Alright, let's get to that. And again, I will be posting the link to all these other ones I've done in this book so far so that you can see the whole book. Okay? From beginning to end, you'll have those videos. Okay? Alright, let's get into this Nighttime of Fires. It was late at night, but Hiro Hamada was wide awake. He was working in his lab at the San Francisco Institute of Technology. Hiro hunched over his computer. He was trying to solve a problem, but nothing was working. Frustrated, he leaned back in his chair. The chair tipped over, throwing Hiro to the ground. Ouch! He cried. Baymax, Hiro's personal healthcare companion, stepped forward. Baymax was a robot built by Hiro's older brother, Tadashi. It was Baymax's job to help people when they were injured. I was alerted to your need for help when you said ouch, Baymax said. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain? I'm fine, Baymax, Hiro said quickly, getting up. Baymax scanned Hiro from top to bottom. Your energy levels are low. You appear to need rest. Sleep is essential for good health and for mental acuity. Without another word, Baymax turned and left the lab. When he came back, he was holding a glass of warm milk. The average 14-year-old needs approximately 9.2 hours of sleep each night, he said, pointing to a sleep chart that had appeared on the display on his stomach. Baymax held out the glass of milk. Milk contains enzymes that aid in relaxation and help patients fall asleep. That's a lot of information, Baymax, all right. Hiro rubbed his eyes. I can't sleep, Baymax. I need to finish this. It's important. Hiro was building a high-tech firefighting device. It would scan the city for the first signs of fire and shoot a stream of chemicals at the flame to put it out. The chemical mixture will also prevent another fire from starting. I don't want anyone else to. Hiro stopped short, thinking about his brother Tadashi had died in a fire. If you finish the report, will it help you sleep? Baymax asked. Yes, Hiro said, but I can't seem to get it right. Watch. Hiro sat back down at his computer and pressed some buttons. In a special testing chamber in the corner of his lab, a few pieces of paper in the trash can begin to smoke. Hiro typed more instructions. His firefighting device lifted into the air, but by the time it reached the papers, the smoke had turned into a full-blown fire. See? Hiro said to Baymax, it's way too slow. Okay, it sounds like you're trying to build a fire extinguisher. I guess. Let's see. The device sprayed a green liquid at the can. The fire sputtered out, but a horrible odor filled the air. The container was melting. Plus, the spray is so strong it ruins everything it touches, Hiro said. He entered the testing chamber to examine the damage and accidentally stepped in the melted plastic. Ouch! Hot! Hiro cried, hopping on one foot. Baymax scanned Hiro again. Your neutral indicators show extreme agitation. You will not be able to sleep in this state. No dud. Hiro picked up his device and examined it closely. What could make it move faster? What could fix the spray? Just then, the door to Hiro's lab burst open and his friends walked in. Go, Wasabi, and Honey Lemon were also students at San Francisco Institute of Technology. They had been hard at work in their labs too. Their friend Fred had been hanging out with them. Along with Hiro and Baymax, they formed the superhero group Big Hero 6. Hey man, Fred said, looks like you could use some help. Hiro shook his head. No one helped Tadashi build Baymax. No offense, guys. I just want to do this alone. Besides, you have your own projects to think about. Hiro held open the door to his lab and waited for his friends to leave. Then he shut the door behind them and locked it. Your stress level has increased, Baymax told Hiro. Perhaps you would like that glass of milk? Not now, Baymax, Hiro said. He had work to do. You know, sometimes, y'all, just taking a little nap and getting a new day, refreshing, can actually rework your mind to give you new ideas. It's sometimes you can overwork your mind too much and need to sleep. Hiro mixed chemicals together and worked up a new model. When he placed the device back in the testing chamber, a piece of wood began to glow red hot. The new device tracked the smoke and sprayed the burning ember. With the hits, the fire went out. Not bad, Hiro said. Suddenly, the wood burst into flames. Hiro pressed the button. Water poured down, putting the fire out. Outside the lab, Hiro's friends watched as he turned dozens of different devices and chemical combinations. Outside the lab, Hiro's friends watched as he tried dozens of different devices and chemical combinations. Finally, Baymax stepped in front of Hiro. Studies show that brainstorming with friends is useful when solving problems, he said. Hiro looked at his friends. You're right, Baymax. Let them in. Baymax opened the door, and Go-Go, Honey, Fred, and Wasabi fell into the room in a jumbled heap. Fred popped up first. He put his arm around Hiro. We were Tadashi's friends too, he said. We want to help. Looking at Fred's loop-sided grin, Hiro couldn't help smiling back. The rest of the guys have some great ideas, Fred continued. Take a look at some of the stuff they've come up with. Go-Go flung a silvery disc which whirled quickly around the room. Try changing the shape of your device, she suggested. Something like this could really move through the flames. Wasabi nodded in agreement. And if you fit the disc with laser beams, it can go directly to the source of the fire. Honey hugged Hiro. I think I know the missing chemical too. Baymax, may I have that glass of milk? She poured the milk into a test tube. Enzymes. Look at that. Hey, y'all. 6 minds is better than 1. Using his friend's suggestions, Hiro built a new device. He couldn't wait to try it out. Ready? Hiro said, placing the device in the testing chamber. Hiro tapped his keyboard and a pile of papers in one corner of the chamber began to smoke. He hit his keyboard again and another fire lit in the opposite corner. This was the moment of truth. Could Hiro's device handle both fires? Let's see, y'all. Do it work? Hiro's device flew through the air. Using his lasers to find the source of the first fire, it sprayed a white liquid over it. Then it raced to put out the other fire. Within seconds, the embers died and the smoke cleared. The device had done its job perfectly. It was like there had never been any flames. Yes! Go-Go shouted, pumping her fists in the air. Honey jumped up and down excitedly. Wasabi and Fred high-fived each other. Hiro grinned. Baymax, milk for everyone. He raised his glass in a toast to the best friends a guy could ask for. He turned to Baymax, especially you, he whispered. As the sun began to rise, Hiro yawned. He said goodnight to his friends, and then with Baymax at his side, he trudged home. Exhausted, Hiro fell into his bed. Hey buddy, might be a good time for you to recharge too, he told Baymax. Satisfied, Baymax stepped into his case to recharge. He had done his job. Alright guys, that is the end of this story. That was a Big Hero 6. What was that? Big Hero 6, Nighttime of Fires. All right, guys. Don't forget, guys. I just want to say this in that book. Sometimes we need help, and we are scared to ask for it because we have too much pride and we want to do things ourselves. But I always know sometimes we do need the help, and it's okay to get help from others. So don't be afraid to accept help from others. Okay, guys? All right, guys. Thank you all for tuning in to Big Mama Story Time on today. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my page. All right, guys. If you haven't done so already, that is. All right, guys. Bye.